Path Media. I was a minimum wage movie theater usher that made good and became a top earner in my network marketing company. Now, after 16 plus years in the profession, I'm finally teaching myself how to leverage the internet with online marketing and social media marketing to continue to grow and expand my business. My name is Ronnie Cruz, and this is Path of the Network Marketer. What's up? Welcome back to the show. All right, it is, I'm not quite sure. I'm hoping it's day 53. I think it's day 53. Anyways, I've lost count of what actual day and episode this is. I'll figure it out when I upload when I upload this episode to the cloud or to the Buzzsprout. I'm at my company's annual conference right now as of this recording. By the time you hear it, we'll be wrapping things up. Or if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, I'll probably be back home by now. But either ways, I'm recording this in Salt Lake, and lots on my mind. My company Yoli is really doing some amazing things, innovating in not just the health and wellness and things like that. Companies I know. I mean, I'm a network marketer, right? So I'm not immune or foreign to hype and the hype train and the hype machine. However, I will honestly say after 16 plus years in the profession, our company is doing some things that I've never seen done before at this scale. Customers on demand is what we're calling it. This co-op marketing and the way they're doing it with our company, it's going to change the game. So if you're curious at all about what we're doing here at Yoli, message me, reach out to me, and I'm happy to explain to you what's happening. So I bring that up because innovation is so important, right? I think I've seen so much gatekeeping in our profession, well, even outside of our profession, and I'll tell you why this popped in my head. But the gatekeeping is, there may have been a time and place where gatekeeping was at least acceptable and it allowed stability and kept the status quo. However, at this point in 2022, the market, the economy, the technology is all evolving and moving and adapting and innovating at such a rapid pace that there is absolutely no space. There's no room for gatekeeping, because if you gatekeep, it's honestly, you're going to go extinct. If you don't innovate, you're going to die. If you don't adapt, if you don't evolve, you're going to die, right? So, and holding on to how things were, holding on to status quo is in my opinion, it's a recipe for extinction. I say this, this came to my mind because there was a post on a podcasting group that I'm a part of, a podcasting group on Facebook. And it was actually a moderator that posted this, and that's why I was really surprised. A moderator made a post about how their pet peeve was when people on shows addressed their audience as "Hey everyone" or "Hey," in the plural, like the collective, because and he went on like, okay, so that's a pet peeve, right? And he went on to explain how, as somebody in broadcast radio and with all this XYZ experience, we're taught to speak to the individual. And I'm like, okay, I get that, but why are you ranting right now? Number one, podcasters aren't all, educated, quote unquote, educated and trained broadcast professionals. And number two, who gives a hoot? Get over yourself, right? It's that kind of gatekeeping that really, for me, I mean, I get it in theory why he was ranting. Number one, he could have explained it and posted it in a more productive way. Number two, he's clearly gatekeeping in his perspective. Sure, there may be some sound psychology and things like that behind what he was saying, but like it was such a gatekeeper's way of communicating it that like this is somebody that's just, I mean, it's status quo thinking. And if, well, I'm glad, but I'm glad that there are people who don't necessarily pay attention to stuff like that, or have access to this group, because when you come into a space like you're brand new, you don't have a lot of experience, especially like podcasting. You guys know I love podcasting. I was never a podcaster before this. I was never in broadcast radio, anything like that before this, right? Like it's just kind of self-taught journey. And to make it more accessible to more people, I mean, you can't gatekeep at all. In fact, I prefer people coming in without any kind of, well, as more of a blank slate as possible, because blank slate allows things to be rewritten in a beautiful way that they've never been written before, right? Right? The blank slate allows how things, it allows people to do things in a way that they've never been done before. Gatekeeping just keeps the status quo, and things get stale and eventually go extinct, right? So get over yourself, and okay, so no, let me stop. I'm ranting now, so let me slow down. Get what I want you guys to really be careful of is check where you are gatekeeping. Check where you are saying this is how it's done. This is the right way. This is the way to do it. Like, because that's really, really dangerous language, not only for the people you're communicating with, who potentially, you're creating limitations for them, but it creates a limiting and stagnant mindset for you, right? That is a fixed mindset. Gatekeeping is all about being a fixed mindset, and fixed mindset, again, that's a path to extinction. So that's my message for you guys today. It's a quick episode because I got to run and get out to this farewell party, this costume party, that we have tonight. But yeah, chew on that for a little bit, and I'll have more episodes coming tomorrow. All right. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, be well, be safe. We'll see you in the next episode.